SAR, Search and Rescue, NH-90 helicopter drill on board of H&S ship Prudence during a storm of 10 points on the Beaufort scale.
A chemical tanker crashes into waves over 10 meters high during a hurricane-force wind off the coast of Portugal. A powerful storm of this category can or severely damage a ship.
Bulk carrier Good Faith ran aground in stormy weather on the northern coast of Andros Island, Greece, in the Aegean Sea.
Rare footage from the bridge of the aircraft carrier USS Kitty Hawk, returning home to the naval base in Yokosuka, Japan, during a powerful storm. The starboard bridge at the bow was severely damaged by the impact of strong waves, and the safety net was torn off. Currently, the aircraft carrier has been removed from active service.
The Drake Strait is an intercontinental strait connecting the southern parts of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. The cargo ship Red Rose goes through a storm.
Too much, eh?
The last pieces of the good ship Fedra that crashed at Europa Point on the south at Gibraltar are not easy to get out off the water.
Det var vist ikke meningen. Det tror jeg ikke. Ja, okay, så no. Oh, mira.
Concha tu madre. Que se dé vuelta, que se dé vuelta. Ay,
A giant cargo ship transports timber during a storm. These waves are quite powerful and high. At such moments, the full force of nature is really felt.
Incredible footage of a 12,000-ton cargo ship caught in a 10-point storm. There are very long and high waves in the Bay of Biscay. You need to be prepared for this.
huge. Yeah, they can have it. park there!
Aurora Australis, in a fully developed force 9 gale on her way to Antarctica. Wind 40-45 knots. Significant wave height 9 meters, but the most impressive wave is the dumping 14-meter breaker just ahead of the ship.
A large warship confidently overcomes high waves in a storm.
I hope that boat survives.
Strong electrolyte? Probably not. Ooh.
A South Korean cargo ship carrying approximately 4,000 vehicles bound for the Middle East has listed heavily off the coast of the southern U.S. state of Georgia. The U.S. Coast Guard said the Golden Ray had a pilot and 23 crew members on board when it capsized in St. Simon's Sound.
A large Greek chemical tanker has collided with giant waves in the North Sea. A storm of this magnitude may not happen often and is capable of damaging a vessel.
A large fishing vessel flying the flag of the Netherlands confidently passes the waves in a storm. Its load capacity is 5,162 tons. The tugboat Liberty went to the aid of the bulk carrier Federal Miramichi to Guernsey Island on the coast of Normandy in the English Channel.
A fishing boat is sailing through a powerful storm. Huge waves cover the ship and toss it like a light boat. I wonder if the team is scared.
The crew of a Dutch cargo ship was rescued during a storm off the coast of Norway. The ship was in danger of sinking and causing an oil spill. The footage shows some of the 12 crew members jumping into the ocean, after which they were rescued by a helicopter. The rest were lifted straight from the deck. All of them were taken to a safe place.
Incredible footage captured inside a cruise ship caught in a tropical hurricane. The ship is tossed from side to side, causing everything inside to collapse.
Oh, the wind. Be careful, that window's open. The windows are open, don't fall out. Holy look at that!
A cruise ship sailing through the legendary Drake Strait between the southernmost tip of South America and Antarctica was caught in a powerful storm. "40-foot heart-stopping waves that were enough to knock other passengers off their feet. This is really an unforgettable adventure, perhaps for which people go on an ocean cruise.
Cruise ship Anthem of the Seas go through Hurricane Hermine. On the morning of 16th April 2014, the ferry MV Sewol sank while en route from Incheon towards Jeju City in South Korea. The 6,125-ton vessel sent a distress signal from about 2.7 kilometers north of Byongpungdo at 0858 KST. This huge vessel, Pacha Bulker, was washed up on beach by waves during a storm in Newcastle.
A Russian tanker with fuel oil crashed in the Kerch Strait. One sailor died, and the rest of the crew were evacuated. The old ship was broken in half due to the strong waves during the storm. Thousands of tons of oil products ended up in the sea.
An oil vessel in distress ran aground off the coast, a few dozen meters from Réunion Island. A serious accident, as the island is being shaken by a strong tropical cyclone, Batsirai. A 160-meter-long cargo ship was caught in a devastating storm near the Cape of Good Hope. The ship's roll reaches 32 degrees at a critical 40.
On February 15th, all 22 sailors were evacuated from the bulk carrier Good Faith under the flag of Cyprus, which hit the rocks off the coast of Andros Island. The ship, which was heading to Odessa, got caught in a storm and the waves threw it on the rocks. The hull got a hole and took on water. Coast Guard officers who arrived at the accident site evacuated the entire crew from the bulk carrier. A vessel specializing in collecting polluted waters and 3 tugboats were also sent to the area of the incident.
The 3,400-ton vessel sails through a storm in the North Sea. A large cargo ship ran aground in Mauritius and broke apart, leading to a major oil spill. The aftermath of a major hurricane in the Indian Ocean. Part of the cargo on the ship was lost.
We stopped.
Yes! Yes! Bring it on. No, don't say that. Don't say that.
You got that one?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Cool bananas. Cool bananas. YouTube, here it comes.
I'll look out for it. 3-meter swell in Antarctica.
Yeah, 3 meters swell. 2.5. through a clean window.
Yeah, the window's
Oh
clear now.
yes, look out. Here we go. Oh shit.
A huge tanker goes underwater into the sea. An oil tanker was caught in a storm off the coast of Wales, which also affected the Bay of Biscay. What to do with the wreckage of the Wakasio? Is this the Japanese merchant ship that ran aground and then split in half, dumping more than 100 tons of hydrocarbons into the turquoise waters off Mauritius? Japan and France have announced that they have sent experts to the government of Mauritius. The Fedra engines failed to start, and efforts to secure new lines from 3 large tugs failed. It was pinned up against the cliffs below the Europa Point lighthouse. 4 of the ship's crew were airlifted to safety by the gallant efforts of the Spanish Coast Guard.
That probably did it. I tried to have a nice relaxing pee and it all got blown away.
Yeah.
Oh, let's calm down a bit.
Hard to imagine the violence of the storm.
Yeah.
It's still very stormy.
The 195-meter-long oil tanker was caught in a 12-point storm. The wind speed reaches 50 meters per second.
What's that stuff?
A severe storm caught a cargo ship in the Pacific Ocean. Huge waves are rolling on the deck.
Нихуя себе, блядь. Вот это въебало, блядь. Не знаю, блядь. Хорошо, что не вышли, блядь.
ship loses cargo during storm. Fishing vessel passes through a powerful storm.
Wow, that was nice, man. That was nice, man. Oh shit.
The Ocean X Sanderling pushed to St. John's, NL from Halifax in a very bad winter storm. The vessel pushed at 11-12 knots, while other vessels in the area slowed to a safe 3-4 knots for safety and to prevent any damages.
Oh man. Huh? Oh shit, man. It's not good, huh?
Video taken on the Queen Elizabeth in very rough seas during her maiden transatlantic crossing in January 2011. On the way to Cape Horn, the cruise ship encountered massive waves.
es una pared de agua.
Tocamos el agua.
Esto. De miedo.
Ya no me gusta nada. No me gusta nada. Ya empieza. Esto empieza a comprar.
The Grand Holiday cruise ship passes through powerful waves in a storm. You can see how the ship tilted, which caused panic among passengers and crew. An oil tanker is experiencing a powerful Hurricane Sandy in the Sargasso Sea, a 12-point Beaufort storm. A cargo ship is struggling with giant waves in the rough sea of northern China. The force of the storm reaches 12 Beaufort points. Former Navy ship HMAS Tobruk has been scuttled off the Queensland coast, where it will become a dive site and tourist attraction.
Glad it fell off. High balance so it just gets down there. Hear it screaming. Oh, it's going to go belly up. Oh no, it might come back.
Chemical tanker encountered a powerful storm on its way to New York.
Где люди-то? Ой-ой-ой.
Large freezer fishing trawler Captain Bolsonovsky sank 35 kilometers from Cape Navarin, south of Chukotka. Due to the impact of ice on the hull, the welds ruptured in the portside area, which led to water entering the cargo holds. There were more than 90 crew members on board the ship. All of them were rescued. USS Arthur W. Radford. The 564 aft longship was scuttled and sunk at the Del Jersey Land Inshore Reef Site southeast of Cape May, New Jersey on August 10th of 2011. A number of nearby communities are expected to benefit from the Radford's new life as an artificial reef.
What happens when she hits the bottom?
Peace.
Всем, mayday, mayday! Mayday, всем! У меня костюмы. Понял? Да, перестань. У меня костюмы. Mayday! Mayday, mayday! This is motor vessel Arvin. Mayday! Mayday, mayday! My vessel broken. My vessel, mayday! Arvin, Arvin!
Due to adverse weather conditions, the Palau flagged Arvin vessel anchored in the administrative area of the port of Barton crashed and sank. Units of the Search and Rescue Coordination Center were immediately dispatched to the region.
Mayday, mayday! Arvin, help me, mayday!
The Spanish cargo ship Luno crashed off the coast of Biscay, France. As a result of engine failure during a storm, the ship drifted and was then washed ashore near Bayonne by the wind and current. The freighter ran into a breakwater extending from the shore, after which it was torn into two parts by the surf's pressure. All 12 sailors aboard the cargo ship were rescued and evacuated by helicopters from the French Coast Guard.
Hello.
The cargo ship Smart ran aground and split in half. It happened in the harbor of Richards Bay, on the coast of the Indian Ocean in the Republic of South Africa.